Animation is a curious thing. You never know what you're going to get. You may get artistic genius like Inside Out, or whatever a food fight is, but regardless what the circumstances are, animation is full of surprises. So, where does STORMHAWKS come in? Well, considering that's what this video is about, and why you clicked on the video is beyond me, no but seriously, please subscribe, I'm going to find out what makes this thing tick. I'm Bounty and I'm a Sky Knight from RoundaBout, and this is a STORMHAWKS review for Season 1. First things first, some backstory. I first discovered this anomaly on Tubi free movies and TV, an absolute revolution in modern technology. No, seriously though, it's really good. I was looking at the shows they had and found STORMHAWKS. This grabbed my attention, so I decided to watch it. And well, here are my thoughts. So for those who aren't aware of it, STORMHAWKS first aired in late 2007 and lasted until 2010, being the final episode. Along the way, some toys were released, but not nearly enough for it spanning 3 years. Yeah! So, what happened? Well, unfortunately, other shows were releasing that had more momentum upon their arrivals. You know, like Total Drama Island. With that being said, STORMHAWKS got lost in the shuffle among this conversation and slowly faded away, never to be seen again. So, here I am, wanting to see if I can revive what's left of STORMHAWKS. You know, like a late 2000s guitar shredding Frankenstein. So STORMHAWKS takes place in a land full of different quote-unquote terras. A terra is a territory within this universe. Our heroes reside in Terra Atmosia. Speaking of, our heroes consist of Arrow, the leader, Piper, the navigating specialist, Finn, the no-brained marksman, Junko, the brawn, and Stork, the pilot. Arrow has a small companion as well, named Radar. So one at a time. For starters, Arrow is a great leading protagonist. We learn that Arrow is a descendant of the original STORMHAWKS team. You know, a fact we learned 20 episodes in a new intro no less. We do see that Arrow is a really great leader though. He is clever, witty, and a risk taker. He doesn't just move the plot unlike most protagonists, especially one these days. It's nice to see, you know, a cool leader for a change. Moving on to Piper, the lovable specialist. Piper is a very charismatic character and is always trying to keep the team together. Well, except for that one time she left them, but she was only proving a point. Piper is a very energetic person. Finn and Junko are your average comedic dynamic duo, but Finn I do laugh at quite a bit. And that leaves Stork. Yes, absolutely. Stork I enjoyed the most. His paranoid demeanor is fantastic. Great character. Also, Scott McNeil voiced him. Enough said. The villains in the world of Atmos are the Cyclonians, hailing from Cyclonia, ruled by Cyclonus. Try saying that 10 times. Master Cyclonus is really cool. I really like her design. And no, it's not because I love edgy goths. Her design is just regal. No, not him. It gives her a foreboding, dark presence that really makes her stand out. That's a very, very angry, edgy team. Moving on to the higher ranks in the Cyclonians. The Dark Ace. Just that name alone. Dark Ace. Sounds like a Final Fantasy OC. Regardless, the Dark Ace, sick, the right-hand man of Cyclonus. And we learn he was an original STORMHAWKS, but betrayed them. Again, we learned this 20 episodes in. I'm seeing a pattern here. Dark Ace is clever and deceiving. He is always one step ahead of the STORMHAWKS. His design also is very unique and gives him a conniving presence that really fits him. The other ranks in the Cyclonians are Snipe and Ravis. Ravis is an artistic archer. Her theme seriously rules. I bet Super Golden Key listens to it when he's watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Okay. There isn't much to say about Snipe, Ravis' brother, just a stereotypical big dumb strongman. Snipe, if you're hearing this though, please don't hurt me. Another thing I really enjoyed is the show actually shows you some different terras within Atmos and their residents. My favorite has to be Terra Blizzaris. These guys are awesome. They're truly my people. Another Terra is Terra Vapos, which is definitely a Greek-inspired resident, which is very cool. Also, I was really surprised to see the voice talent in STORMHAWKS. Sam Vincent, Matt Hill, Scott McNeil, as I mentioned before, and wait, is that the Mark Oliver? I knew it, you can't hide from me, Mark. You see, I have a sixth sense, to put it lightly. I can detect if Mark Oliver is in a close proximity. I also can detect Adam Sandler as well, but I mainly run to the nearest bunker and hide until the Sandler storm has passed. So, my final thoughts on Season 1 of STORMHAWKS. Well, for starters, the flaws I noticed. The show kinda seems all over the place. Some episodes are plot-oriented, sure, but we rarely see these episodes. Among the humor and other shenanigans, I get it, it's for kids, but this is pretty complex given the demographic. Kids aren't going to know what a skimmer is and what its significance is of the term of the vehicle. The other thing I have to mention is the friend crystal. I have labeled it. So in the world of Atmos, there are crystals which are essentially power-ups within the world. But this one, I don't get. So, in this episode, Best Friends Forever, Piper meets someone who is actually Master Cyclonus in disguise. They become friends in the beginning, but we then find out it's Cyclonus. Pretty good reveal, but that's not what we're here for. This crystal she used apparently doesn't work on friends, even if they were just friends for just a moment. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I don't understand. Answers, please. So, in summary, Season 1 of STORMHAWKS was fun, with minor flaws. I love the concepts and the characters so far. All I can say is that I can't wait to see what Season 2 has in store. Stay tuned for the Season 2 review. I'm Bounty from Roundabout, and I'll see you in the next week. That was a pretty good introduction, wouldn't you say? So, in the episode Best Friends Forever, Piper meets someone who was actually Master Cyclonus in disguise. They become friends in the beginning, but we then find out it's Cyclonus. Pretty good reveal, but that's not what we're here for this. Messed that up so bad. Dang it, I was on a roll. Okay. Masters, say that. Okay, I'll just restart. We gotta add these in.